May 8th here in southern Ontario. I hope you'll forgive the background traffic noise. It's too nice a day to be inside. And I'm waiting for the arrival of the young man who had called distraught over the weekend. He's coming to see me. I have no idea why, and I don't know where he is. He must have got lost, but anyways. This channel runs as much on the emotional support I receive from a lot of you people as what it does the sponsorship. And I want to say thank you, and I want to explain why I'm moving. I went down to my sister's place for the long weekend, Easter weekend. I guess my landlord showed up here with a lease to be renewed. And my roommate, tenant John, who's been with me for 7 years, over the last few months has developed a quarter-a-day pipe habit. No kidding. He's the same age as I am. You'd think he'd know better. What a mess. I don't know what transpired. I get a call from my landlord down at my sister's place. He says, "You got 30 days to get out." Well, here in Ontario, we have the Landlord-Tenant Board and the Landlord-Tenant Act. I said, no, it doesn't work like that. You got to give me 60 days notice, proper notification, blah, blah. I can contest this, blah, 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 blah. I said, fine, it's time I get out of this dump and make a change anyways. And, I mean, the house is literally condemnable and will be condemned when I leave structurally and hydroelectrically. It would be irresponsible of me to just walk away. I mean, I can keep it running, but lots of folks couldn't. Hate to see a family move in, that's for sure. So anyways, the story goes on a little. I get a text from the landlord. He says, well, you got to clear out your shop, get started. We want it for May 15th. I said, nope, same deal. Doesn't work like that. Forget it. I got a broken rib. I can't be carrying stuff around. Tools, equipment. I mean, a decade's worth of stuff in a, I don't know what it is, 30 by 40 shop. So then the Landlord-Tenant Act has an enforcement branch. I phoned the enforcement branch. I said, this is the situation. What do you do about that? They said, oh, well, we can't do anything preemptively. So when it happens, we'll send them a letter. I'm like, well, yeah, like that's going to work. That's going to do me any good. So I pondered it. Just let that truck rumble by. So I pondered it, and I went up to the Ontario Provincial Police Detachment just 5 miles up the road, because it's their jurisdiction, both physical location and in that they would respond to the call. And, well, the Landlord-Tenant Act is provincial, so are the police. So I sat down with an officer, I explained it to him, and he was kind of like, I said, well, I realize it isn't a police issue at this point in time, but when they show up, it will be. Break and enter, criminal trespass, theft, destruction of goods, probably an assault charge, because I'm not going to tolerate it. I had the good fortune the police officer is himself a landlord and is aware of things. It isn't a 15-minute drive from the detachment, the police station, to the library where I was going to work on my channel. And he called. He said, well, long short of it, I read them the Riot Act. They're not going to pester you. You're good until the end of June. So I'm going to leave this video here, and I'm going to explain in the next video where I'm going. Oh, please hit the like button and subscribe, all that. Thank you. Again, the emotional support I get from the channel carries me. This isn't an easy gig, and it's not easy being a Canadian at this point in time.